Hi, in this podcast, I'm going to show you how to submit a listing file. So the first thing you'll need to do is log into the Equity Archive site. And once you've logged into Equity Archive, go to the Download section and then Forms. Under the Forms, we can either go to the full listing packet or the short version packet. The full listing packet contains all of the forms that you would need to list a property. If you're using CTM software or another software program that has your listing forms, you'll just use a short version packet, as the short version contains the equity forms and our checklists. But for this, we'll go to the full listing packet. And when you click and download that, it will open up the listing packet, and in here you'll see there's listing instructions. Real important instructions is that I'm looking for one document, so I'm looking for you to have your entire package submitted in one complete file. So please read how to do this right here. For a listing, I'm looking to get that listing within 24 hours after you put this in to the MLS. So I need to get this paperwork back fairly soon. In here you'll see we have resources, our Sacred 7, which just always keeps you thinking about your client and striving for perfection and for accuracy and your fiduciary duty towards your seller. Scroll through and now you'll see that we have a listing file checklist. So this needs to be turned in. What I'm going to want is all these boxes checked, because you'll need all of this to be in compliance with the real estate division. This is all writable, so you can do this all online or download this file to your desktop and fill it out. Then you'll need to print it out because this is not online signable. This is a light version of what CTM software can do. This is just online fillable, writable, and then print it out and have your clients sign it. So page 1 is the listing file checklist. We have listing submission cover page that needs to be filled out. So obviously you'll put in your name up here. Fill out your fax information here, your seller's name would go in here, and address of your seller where they're at, and then the listed property. Fill all this out completely. We've also got servicing the listing checklist. These are suggested things that you should be doing for your seller. You don't have to do all of these things, or such as ordering a photographer. You don't have to do that, but it's recommended that you have pictures taken. Getting your MLS turned in, reporting back to your seller. Again, this is writable, and I'll want this in your package when you turn this all into me. You've got a fax cover sheet for your convenience, the $60 regulatory compliance fee for your seller to fill out and sign. And then we've got your paperwork. Here's your definitions of working relationship, your agency, and go ahead and fill all this out. And again, like I said, if you're using another software, CTM or something, then you'll use the short version. But this has everything you would need to fill out your transaction. If you want, you can fill this out and turn it in MLS, and they'll do a upload for $50, or just go ahead and I've given you access to MLS and just fill it out online. You won't have to fill this out by hand. This is only if you're turning it into MLS. Make sure you have your seller's property disclosure turned in as well. Your seller will fill that out. We've got your square footage disclosure. Again, this is all writable. Source of water addendum, closing instructions, lead-based paint if that is prior to 1978. You need this filled out. So everything you pretty much need is right here. So you're going to have it all filled out, and what it's going to look like when you send this to me you're going to either fax it to me or email it to me. But what I'm looking for, here's a completed file, and it needs to be in order. And the order is right here, listing file checklist, first thing completed, submission cover page. Listing submission cover page. So this is the first page. And then you've got your listing file checklist, completed servicing the listing checklist, definitions of working relationship, regulatory compliance fee. So everything in this order, all filled out, check marked, so that we can quickly go through and make sure the accuracy of your file is complete. So this is what it's going to look like when you're done and you've got this turned in to me. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. The main thing is make sure that everything's initialed, make sure you have your signatures everywhere, and make sure that this is in the correct order in order for us to be as efficient as we are and to deliver the services that we do and have the systems and tools in place that we have. We need to be able to go through our files very systematically to keep your costs down and to keep delivering great service. So this is what a file should look like. Last couple pages, you've got your square footage disclosure, your water, your closing instructions, and that's what a file is going to look like. Again, all the instructions are at the first page of your packet. Please get this faxed to me or emailed to me within 24 hours after putting this in the MLS system. One nice neat package, and we'll be good to go. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and look forward to seeing your listings.